Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Steven here with Team Euphoric, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the monkey feet to train your glutes.
This exercise is specifically going to target the gluteus minimus muscle in middle range, and for it we're going to be in a side lying position, and you're going to need a yoga block or something to prop up the knee. With the bottom leg, you want to make sure that it is in full extension and that the knee is flexed to 90 degrees. And then with the top leg or the working leg, you want to flex the hip to 45 degrees, and you want to make sure that the knee is bent to 90 degrees. Then you want to take your yoga block and you're going to go ahead and put it so that your thigh is resting at parallel to the ground. So play around with it and see which side is of the actual yoga block is going to be the most appropriate. But once you've found the appropriate position, you can go ahead and lay down, use your hand as a pillow. And then in terms of the actual execution of the exercise itself, we are going to go into medial rotation of the femur by bringing the ankle up toward the sky. And that is the actual execution of the exercise itself. Now, we're going to go into a couple of common mistakes. Mistake number one is going to be letting the leg go into extension. If we go more into extension, we're going to target more of the anterior fibers. And then if we go into too much flexion, we're going to target more of the posterior fibers. If we want to target the middle fibers, we need to make sure that the femur is at 45 degrees. Then, mistake number two is allowing the leg to straighten out too much. If the leg straightens out too much, then you're really not going to get a whole lot of action because gravity isn't going to be doing too much work. And then also keeping the knee too flexed. If you flex the knee too much, you're going to run into the same issue. So you want to make sure that the knee is flexed to 90 degrees. And then mistake number three is picking a weight that is too heavy that you have to kind of jerk around. If you end up jerking around, what's going to happen is you're not going to be able to isolate the gluteus minimus. If you want to isolate the middle fibers of the gluteus minimus, you want to make sure that all of the motion is coming from the hip. And then the final mistake is not allowing your hips to remain vertical. You want to make sure that when you perform the exercise, you're not rolling forward, you're not rolling backward. You want the hips to remain vertical. You want the femur flexed to 45 degrees. You want the knee flexed to 90 degrees, and you want to raise the ankle up toward the sky with all of the movement coming from the femur. But that is the strengthening exercise for the middle fibers of the gluteus minimus muscle.
Thanks for hanging around until the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like the video and comment down in the comment section, as it would really help out with the algorithm. And also share this video so we can help get this information out to as many people as possible. And also subscribe to the channel by clicking on the icon in the bottom right hand corner and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos. For those of you interested in health optimization, you can check out the video in the top right corner where I discuss the 6 foundation principles. And for those of you interested in optimizing your performance, then consider becoming a member. It's only $5 per month, and you get a ton of perks, including exclusive access to this program design lecture series playlist above my head.